All right, I'm BTactics. I mainly play Fortitude, and recently we got into a discussion. It wasn't really about Fortitude, but it widened my eyes that man, Fortitude matrices are boring, right? Um, for example, we look at matrices here. I have Scylla. I love Scylla matrices. Okay, supposedly not as good as other matrices, but when it comes to Fortitude, I think these are like the best matrices. Like these are must-haves. At least the 2-piece. You want to say 4-piece isn't useful? Okay, that's up to the beholder. But increase your damage, increase your shatter. That's something that Fortitudes are going to be using with the shatter. But within that, we're getting damage as well. Oh wait, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm looking at Shiro. But yeah, look, we get the shatter increase by 23% potentially in crit damage, right? So right now, I feel as if, okay, if this is for Fortitude, we should be trying to focus on critting and shattering for offense for Fortitude. We don't really have anything for that right now. There's nothing that boosts shatter besides these matrices and being Fortitude. I feel as if there should be something in gear that could buffer shatter, but that's another topic. But I want some more Fortitudes that are fun, right? I was using the 4-piece Saki. It's great in my opinion, but the drawback is if players aren't Frost, then you're not getting the most use out of it. In my opinion, look, you get to get damage due to a percentage of your Frost attack to enemies to 10 meters, right? Every 3 seconds. That's cool. You can freeze an enemy. Can't freeze a boss, but can increase Frost damage, take them out of the target by 5% for 18 seconds. So that's a lot of damage they can take from Frost. I'm for it, right? I use the 4-piece, honestly, right? Attack the target 10 times and flip the 12-second flash freeze. When you flash freeze, you're able to mark the target to take more Frost damage. I like it. But after that, I mean, we still got Mimi, which people will say is not good, but I like it. I like the fact I'm able to give myself a damage bonus by using the discharge. You may say, no, it's not good. Okay. There's a reason why I like it. But look, you get the final damage, right? Skill damage. Yes, it's more for damaging. But as a Fortitude, there's nothing wrong with damage. Like, I don't know, as I play Final Fantasy 14, they got warriors. World of Warcraft is offensive tanks and defensive tanks. Let's stop acting like there's only one type of tank out here, all right? But yeah, you equip at least one Volt weapon, increase all elemental damage by a percentage after using Azure Moon, Soaring Dragon, increase crit damage by 6% for 30 seconds. That's huge. So we know this is clearly a Mimi exclusive. Okay, that's cool too. So that means you're not using it. This is not useful. For Saki matrices, not using them, they're not useful. Well, what matrices can we get to make Fortitude like better? Right? Because we have a 2-piece Meryl. That could be stable today. I don't really want to use a 2-piece Meryl. I guess I may want to use a 2-piece Meryl than like a 2-piece Scylla, but right now meta is using 0 matrices. That's what it is. We also got law matrices, you know, equip a flame weapon, increase flame damage by a percentage. Flame damage goes up by a percentage. The 4-piece, you get other elemental weapons on. You get more damage. You can even increase your final damage. I'm not against them. I notice a lot of things say damage for yourself, but not damage for others. Which is right now within the community, they say, oh, it's not good because Fortitudes don't do damage. But if we place these matrices on to increase our damage, we get shunned because we don't let other people do damage. So it's like, yo, what do we do here, right? It's a good question. What do we do? I would say this, right? This is the 0 matrix right now. I don't know my other 4 pieces at, but you use a discharge, you switch to a weapon, you gain a shield that gives a percentage of your attack for 6 seconds. That's a 2-piece. The 4-piece is you give your teammates damage and yourself, right? While the shield is active. Shield can only be active for a maximum of 6 seconds. So every 6 seconds, you're trying to refresh this. I don't find that necessarily fun for today's content. I would say with the piece, maybe something like King, but not when a target is shattered. Have it when a target is shielded. And it's not just you and allies gain a damage bonus, right? You want to say a crit bonus, a shatter bonus too, sure, but get a damage bonus. So that means if enemies shield, your allies are going to be able to do just as much damage. They kind of go through the shield, but it's still up to the fortitude to shatter the shield. That's what we're going to go with, right? Okay. And then that boost can last for 25 seconds. Cool, we can do that, right? Then right here, so when 2 or more enemies are around, hit restore HP equal to 14%. Okay, I'll be for that. Now, instead of it being more than 2 enemies, a hit restore, what about a shield bonus equal to a percentage, but then it cannot exceed one of these percentages? I think it'd be great. So that means if an enemy is shielded, you can give your allies more damage. So in case you don't shatter, they got a lot of sustain right now. Now I literally just used King's Matrix set and just spun it around and made it better. Right? We can go with humor as well. Hitting target with a dodge skill inflicts bleed damage. Okay. And then reduce the attack of all targets. Okay, we can do that. We can make this background. So no matter what you're using, as long as you land a dodge attack that always bleed, that's great for fortitude. Now you got damage over time, right? Reducing the attack. And this in the background. We just made fortitude a lot better just by changing 2 matrices already here. Now, I have one personally, right? I don't think I have. Okay, so I don't have a Fenrir, right? Can I search for a Fenrir? Probably not. But Fenrir normally has a matrix set. No, I don't think I can. No. Oh, wait. Nope. I don't see Fenrir. Oh, here we go. We got Fenrir here. And we look at these matrices, right? Increase crit down by 14%. Now, with the matrices right now, with Scylla, it increased crit damage. So we know that's great to have, right? This has increased crit damage by a percentage. It doesn't stack. It's in the offhand. That's cool, right? Healing volt damage, increased final damage by a percentage. I would say let's change that. Let's make it when dealing damage, increase team's final damage by a percentage for 10 seconds. Man, so that'd be OP. But it's just buffing other people around me. Like, that's what I'm trying to state. Like, so now with fortitude, we're kind of forcing the crit anyway. It helps others around us. If we have offensive matrices by simply attacking or not restricted to a weapon, it makes us have more value. We don't really have anything that gives anything besides 0. And I'll be honest, I think 0 matrices are boring. I always think they're boring. I'd use a discharge to gain myself a shield. I'm already bulky. Why do I need that shield for? You may say, oh, but you can give it to someone else. But I don't really stack a lot of attacks, so that shield's not even going to be that hard to get rid of anyway, right? And then it lasts for 6 seconds. How about this? For a fortitude one, right? Instead of worried about a discharge, you can keep it in the background and make it so when using a skill or discharge, gain a shield for 6 seconds. Background. I think that's a great improvement right there. Again, we can use this just for fortitude. Right? You can say for a shield, so in fact, no. As long as I use a skill or a discharge, my allies gain a shield. 6 seconds. That's fine. 6 seconds is a lot of time for a fortitude using skills and discharges. So it gives us more reason to have to use discharges. We can't just always sit on them and hold them and not use skills. Because sometimes we do that, right? You have the 4-piece. When the shield is active, you and your teammate do X amount of damage. There we go. That's simple as that. Fortitude needs more fun matrices. Zero's matrix is not fun. The Scylla's cool. Scylla's cool. I don't think it's Scylla. But we can't use it as a main weapon because, well, first off, we got one in the background anyway, so we're not using that. And second, though, we're supposed to be using Zero, right? I like this set right here, Habuela, and getting final damage and increasing final damage. That's cool. But again, we're not supposed to do damage. But then we're told we don't do damage. So like, in fact, I got a perfect one. We go right back to where Zero kind of is at. Use a skill of discharge and gain a shield equal to 300% of resistances for 6 seconds. So now our resistances are being used. The shield's not gonna break. We're supposed to be on resistances for fortitude. And we're giving teams more damage and they won't take as much damage because of how bulky we are, therefore making life easier for a benediction. They don't have to try to be like, you know, kind of tanky, but then also have an attack as well. They can invest more into the attack and health, so having to kind of have a little more resistance. Like we should be allowing roles to fulfill their roles. If I'm fortitude, let me be able to be on the resistance side and be able to use my stats to my benefits. Right now, if you're building resistance on fortitude, yes, you're getting the percentage. The only way you get use out of it is, well, yes, Mimi's, you know, not even. You only get take advantage of that right now is my Mimi's weapon. Right? Look, you get a percentage of volt damage, your HP is being used, your percentage of your resistances, and your crit. That's from Azure Dragon, so your defense gets used. Well, all your stats. But that's telling me right off the rip is based on an elemental attack, my max HP, all my resistances, and crit. So as far as I see it, I get rid of my percentage of volt attack. It's worried about my HP, resistances, and crit. So that's what the role is about, HP, resistance, and crit. We should be getting bonuses for that. I'm not saying allow us to do crazy number damage, you know, but we're already told we don't do damage. But then the perks we can give to other players aren't even based off our resistances. It's based off of health and attack. Like, why not have damage bonuses to our allies based on our resistances and health? But there is a character going to be doing that. I'll talk about it in a later video. Until then, y'all enjoy yourselves. Be easy. Happy gaming, y'all. Thank you for watching the video, like and subscribing, because you can put that subscribe button that's right over here. And don't forget, you can watch the videos over here. I want to see you in there too, all right? You enjoy yourself.